Hello, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Early morning. I'll be doing a fragrance review from the house of, very posh house of, I should rather say, house of Cartier. And the fragrance I have for you today is Declaration d'un Soir. And you'll be thinking, didn't he just review that like a couple of years back? Yep, a couple of years back I did review Declaration d'un Soir and I gave it absolute masterpiece of 10. Yes, this has made numerous lists in my last few years. It has made my most romantic fragrance, Valentine's Day fragrance, top 10, like perfect 10 out of 10 fragrance. This is that good. So why am I re-reviewing it? Yes, hold on. I actually have a two review segment today. Second episode, I'm going to be doing Cartier Declaration d'un Soir Intense. The more focus will be on this initial impression. I just got this. I got like a couple of wearings. I'll let you know my thoughts. Based on those thoughts, based on those wearings, I'll let you know how I feel about this baby. You need to know this fragrance doesn't have that many reviews. Only one review available from a very cool dude. I will put his link below. You can check it out. But this is a fragrance you definitely should check out. Okay. The thing is, I have gotten a new bottle. I have put in my page that I had a smaller bottle. I was very sad and I had very little left. I had about 10-15 ml left. I used to use it like on special occasion. Now that's why I got a backup bottle. Really love this juice. That means that much to me. I'm very happy. So that's why I decided to do double take. So let's go very quickly. The box and bottle. I think I have both the boxes here. First off, Declaration d'un Soir, the original one. This is a flanker of original Declaration. I cannot stand it, despite it being legend or masterpiece. This is masterpiece for me. This one suited my taste. So it's EDT, says Cartier in red. Everything else is 100 ml box, black up there a little bit like this, back, bottom. That's the box for you. And this is the bottle. This is a bit more robust than the smaller bottle, even though they're the same shape, but this is much smaller and thinner. If you see side by side, right? This one has less ridges, less glass area, let's say, and then feels very thin. This one feels really robust. Much more glass area, definitely bigger bottle. Base is also stronger. So this fragrance, let me finish it quickly. The review purposes, let me just remind you sometimes. Fragrances, they're gonna be always latest releases every year and people use, they bring it forward, review, and they forget. Some fragrances do not get lost in time. This is a timeless classic. That's what I felt. I don't really care how many people say bad things about this fragrance or the fragrance that I love, but I love what I love. This is the honest feeling, I would say. I loved it since the first day I sniffed it. I went to Malaysia, one of the malls. I went to actually buy La Nuit de l'Homme, this fragrance. Okay, I didn't have it that time. It's about 2 years ago. And I went to buy it. I tried also YSL L'Homme, this one. And I liked them. Let me tell you the story. I liked this one over La Nuit de l'Homme. Okay, I'll tell you, this is actually linked to the review. And I thought I was gonna buy L'Homme. And in the end, that's the surprising part, that La Nuit de l'Homme has so much hype in the community, but I love L'Homme. Then I just had Cartier next store. I just told the lady, can I just try the Declaration d'un Soir, because I heard a lot of good things about it. I saw Sai, Fragboy's tweet saying this is one of the masterpiece, most niche quality rose-based scent ever. I just want to try it. She sprayed on my hand. I sniffed it. I felt immediate love. You have that crush on someone, like you see someone for the first time. Like if you see How I Met Your Mother, you saw Robin for the first time and you fell in love. This is like falling in love with Robin. That's special it was. And I got a smaller bottle because I wanted to buy 2 other fragrances that day. I just made that super mistake. This one, and then I'll show you another one. 2 of my biggest mistakes. I regret it so bad. Dior Intense. This is 2014 batch. I had a small bottle. I should have bought both these bigger bottles. But anyway, today I have the bigger bottle. So this one, it's still a masterpiece. I didn't feel it. Time went by. It been like 2 years, 1 year, whatever. I just got another bigger bottle. So my love for this just went up. Okay, even if it was a masterpiece 10, I felt like 10 should go 20, right? One of the most unique, one of the most niche quality upper class rose-based scent that is manly, according to my feelings, sentiments. Many people would say this is kind of like unisex, metrosexual, or leaning towards female side, just like Amouage Lyric Man. Amouage Lyric Man, I tried didn't work for me. I don't know, just doesn't work for me ever. And that price tag, I would rather get 3-4 bottles of this juice. This is the main players that this is spicy rose and sandalwood, creamy sandalwood. Nice sort of opening, spicy, rosy opening. Is just fantastic. That smell, if for first time you spray it, you sniff it, it will just blow you away. If you never smelled this fragrance, you'll see you never smell anything like it. It doesn't copy any other fragrance. That's why it's unique, right? So Declaration d'un Soir is a masterpiece. I always say it's the past after the sun goes down. It's a little bit cooler weather, maybe in winter, not exactly winter. It's like spring evenings, and a little bit cloud going on. There's the full moon, and it's just most romantic setup. If you're going for dinner, you are suited so well, dressed so well, and you're with your lovely lady. This is exactly. It's like love. It's passion. That's what I think of when I think of Declaration d'un Soir. So still remains to me as a masterpiece. So yes, that is my ultimate sentiment towards it. So thing is, I was always thinking, I always heard of the intense version. Could it be better than Declaration d'un Soir? Because I read the reviews on Fragrantica. There's not many reviews, as I told you. I couldn't sample this. I saw it recently. I got this from Perfume Bangladesh. So if you want to get a bottle, you can knock them. They can provide you with this. I saw it, immediately grabbed it, blind buy. Didn't know what to expect. I wanted to do a unboxing or first impression. I just thought, no, if I have to do something, I have to do at least few variants, so I can tell you a little bit of this fragrance. So here's the box. First of all, this is a little bit more pricey than the Declaration d'un Soir by say $20 or $15, okay, because it's a bit more intense version. But this is not EDP, it's intense EDT. So you see Cartier and intense written in red, and the box here is sort of like golden, okay. Up top, red Cartier logo, bit more information, exactly same like the previous one, but a little bit different. So I love the box presentation, very niche quality box presentation. Bottle is exact same, but it has a fade black. It goes more transparent. Bottom, it says intense here, Cartier Declaration d'un Soir, and up top it's like this. It looks like a stealth, you know, like a, I don't know what you call those war planes and stuff. I'm not very good at these, but it looks like, damn, it looks badass. It looks with that black, it looks awesome. Okay, bottom is like this, very heavy again, and the sprayer mechanism is, it goes a little bit down like this. You can put it up. There's a stopper here, so works as a stopper in all these bottles. You can spray here. It don't spray anymore because of the stopper, no cap. So it smells, it feels a little bit not very, kind of like flimsy, but you have to be careful, do not break. And then this part I'm not very big fan of. It looks like, I don't know, looks a little bit kind of not robust. So let's spray this. Let's tell you what I feel about it. Sprayers on these are absolute bonkers. These spray really well, amazing sprayer. Okay, let the fragrance come to me. Okay, so is this a betterment on Declaration d'un Soir on initial impression? Okay, the difference in this, I saw a little bit Fragrantica, the notes breakdown. I read some of the comments and then I sniffed it. The first difference that hit me, it is different enough to be called a flanker because of two notes. The original Declaration d'un Soir opens up a little bit spicy, but more focusing on the rose. This one also, you can tell this is a flanker from the Declaration d'un Soir line, but I think this is more darker, which is, you know, it justifies the darker edge on the bottle. So this feels a little bit more mature version of Declaration d'un Soir. It's a little bit dark, and I think the notes are a little bit different. Okay, but the rose note is exact same, but not as prominent or as bright, right? So think of Dior Homme Intense versus Dior Homme Parfum, okay? Or think of Dior Sauvage EDT versus EDP. So this one, it's not going to be as bright. It's going to be a little bit toned down, but very strong. Opens up with the black pepper and pink pepper combo. So pink pepper is very sexy. If you think of pink pepper, I think Spice Bomb by Viktor and Rolf, that one has this delicious pink pepper note. Also, I believe Bulgari's Man in Black has a little bit of that. This one has that combination of both, so it's a manly scent. If someone told you Declaration d'un Soir is leaning a little bit on the feminine side, no one would dare say this about this fragrance. This is rose, manly rose. It's without any doubt, this is much more potent. Performance wise, it will beat it hands down, no problem. This one lasts on me in Bangladesh condition, if you take an average or winter and summer, about 4.5 hours. Okay, Not gonna say it's a beast mode. If you live in Europe and stuff, maybe you get 7 to 8 hours because your conditions are better. Our conditions, like this one, it lasted me on my skin like 6 hours and a half. So it has the 2 hours plus performance from Decants In Bangladesh original EDT. But is performance everything? Absolutely not. It's about what you love. I love Decants In Bangladesh. It has more time on me to grow over. So this one is just brand new. I'm not gonna like jump on this and say that I love it more than that. I have to give it more wearing to see how long actually it lasts in winter, different occasion, outdoors, indoors. But the performance so far that I got 3 wearings, it lasts. It has more prominence, definitely. So performance wise, it beats Decants In Bangladesh. Smell wise, it will go into that very mature rose, guys. Oh my god, this rose is the most last stage of a rose, where the rose is kind of like a dark in color. Think of not just sparkly light red. This is much more like a maroon color. Think of, I'm showing you a little bit, like this is fragrance is called Shergi by Serge Lutens. Look at the color of the juice. It's very dark, right? Imagine a rose, not as dark as this, but dark complexion should be like this, right? Think of that rose. That is the rose in this, but it's the same breed of rose. I think it's a Bulgarian rose or Turkish rose. I don't know what rose they used, but this one is much more brighter, so makes it like it will project like crazy. If you spray this, I'll go usually 3 to 4 sprays with it. Initial 2 hours, it's crazy in projection, but then it comes close to the skin and goes the sandalwoody feel. Is very creamy, it's very romantic, it's very, elegant. So this is much more safer compared to this. If you put this on, you're in business, you will be noticed, but it's gonna project for a longer period of time, but not as far as original EDT. That's what I feel. Reaction from my mom and my sister, they felt this is too strong, even like this being a rose scent. So they said this is not an indoor scent, and I agree. Wear this outdoors, late night. I think if you are gonna travel, let's say with your buddies, you're gonna be smoking cigars and stuff. It's just gonna be 3 or 4 of your business partners discussing something really important venture. There you go. This is a little bit mature. I think 30 plus for age group. Season, I would say this will suit perfectly with the wind, cold weather. People say the summer night scent. I think this is more of a cold weather scent, in my humble opinion. And I think it will work maybe with women, but maybe they won't enjoy wearing this as much as the men do, because men like manly, and it reminds me a little bit of Bentley for Men Intense as well. The intensity is there. Okay, so definitely a very present scent, but it's a love it or hate it, very challenging scent. I must tell you this. Do not blind buy this fragrance. Try to sample it somewhere. You might fall in love with it. I can tell you that much. I love both of them side by side. I love them both, and I'm very glad I have them. And there's one, I think Declaration, there's a summer version, Lou, or something like aquatic version, blue bottle. I haven't tried it. There are a lot of flankers I haven't tried. These two, stunning juices, guys. Okay, so check out both of these. I will do a full-on review on this after much further testing. But this one is perfect, 10 out of 10. So far, initial impression, I'm going to give this 9 out of 10. Okay, why? Because I feel this, it's going to take a little bit time for me to understand and get the, like, grasp of it or something like that, like get the whole concept of this fragrance. But damn, this is a good performer, guys. Oh, that pepper. Oh, one last thing, sorry, I forgot to say, this one, I don't think it has a sandalwood note, by the way. In the end, I felt it was more like a cashmere wood, something a bit more serious, more ballsy, more stronger. I think that wood is different than sandalwood. So that is the fragrance for you. Dark, mature, spicy rose for midnight, right? Declaration Soir Intense by Cartier. Check out this fragrance and give it a sniff if possible. Niche quality juice, guys. Niche quality juice. That's all I have for you today. Take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.